Hey everyone, Jeff here from OSForensics. Hey, just wanted to do a short video today on the subject of forensic imaging. You are going to see here in real time OSForensics version 9 performing a forensic image of a live 512 gigabyte OS disk with an average image speed of 1.7 gigabytes per second, with peaks upward of 1.78 gigabytes per second. Which at the time of this video, I am unaware of any other hardware, any other software imaging solution who can match this. So this video will show you the entire imaging operation as it occurs in real time, as it completes the imaging of this 512 gigabyte disk in right at around 4.5 minutes. That includes SHA-1 hashing. So there's been lots of talk lately in the digital forensics field about disk imaging, with some claiming to have the quote-unquote world's fastest forensic imaging product. A lot of times, look, this is just straight marketing hype. Now, it is true with today's various SSD and high-speed devices and interfaces that not all imagers are created equal. Unfortunately, many forensic investigators, maybe some of you watching this video, are still using the very same old free software tool for imaging, thinking that, hey, all imagers are pretty much the same, not understanding that it is likely costing them considerable time when imaging devices that a product such as OSForensics could image in a fraction of that time. Now, you have to keep in mind there are many variables to consider when comparing and doing a true comparison on imaging speeds. Device being imaged in the device, the images being written to, are both obviously something to take into consideration. So is the interface being used. The imaging format is another consideration. So for example, EO1 or RAW or AFF4 would all come into play. Is compression being utilized? And just as important as compression, especially for those in law enforcement or any of those working criminal or civil cases to be tried in a court of law, is hashing. Is hashing being utilized in what type? Some of these claims of the world's fastest imager, their speed that they're promoting, which we're still beating, doesn't even include hashing, so you have no way of validating that image. And so as you can see, lots of factors come into play when it comes to truly comparing imaging speeds. So recently, we at Passmark Software have written some updated code. We've optimized our forensic imaging tool, and as a result, we're able to achieve imaging speeds that exceeded that of the tool that currently claims to be the world's fastest imaging device. So not only were we able to actually exceed their claimed speeds of 1.5 gigabytes per second, but we were able to do it on just the same on a live system running OSForensics off of a USB device, imaging to a single source image file, meaning it doesn't have to be written out to 4 or 5 portable SSDs and some sort of software type of RAID. And also, and most importantly, with SHA-1 hash validation enabled. So other tools claiming to be the fastest imager has to use multiple output devices connected via fast USB 3 ports using no compression and with no hashing enabled in order to promote the speed they claim is the world's fastest. Not even to mention, in the real world scenario, are you likely to encounter a device, especially a laptop for instance, that even has 5 available high-speed USB ports? Probably not. So keep in mind, not all imagers are created equal, as there are many under the hood, so to speak, differences between them. They may produce the same type of format image, but the process or the code necessarily behind the software is different. So there's a big difference between everything from the free tools up to the most expensive. And trust me when I say you can't base forensics tools performance off of a price tag, okay? We've optimized OSForensics to truly utilize the full speed and as supported by high-end hardware being used today. And so I just urge you to stay smart, do your own comparison, and with anything, don't fall for all the marketing hype you're bound to encounter out there when it comes to forensic software. So hey, check us out on the web, www.osforensics.com. Thanks.